Catch the season finale of Drag Race High this Wednesday. The Bulldogs and the Wildcats meet at the Strip, and it's time to put up or shut up. You won't want to miss this showdown. It all begins with the Drag Race High Marathon starting at 5:30 p.m., ending with the season finale at 10 p.m. this Wednesday only on Speed. There's the Rockingham Dragway. That's behind us, actually, on the other side of Highway 1.
You know, we've had a few pit stops here, and Kevin, this is, you know, we looked at the scoring monitor. We'd run about 22 laps when that caution came out. These guys have 3 sets of tires in the pits in addition to the set that's on the car. It's a little bit early, I think, unless they're banking on rain coming and this race being shortened. That's a little bit early to put tires on.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, obviously you talk about the rain, and those guys are probably going to rip right through the field. I think it was the 8 and the 15. So, you know, we'll see how they come from the back of the pack. But it'll be interesting.
You've always said that you roll through the garage here and you've more or less scuffed your tires. So fresh tires coming from the back. We'll see how well it works for the few that put them on. Welcome back. Green flag has just come out. This will complete the first lap after the restart. Ken Schrader again started right in front of Patrick Sheltra. Now he's put about 4 car lengths between himself and second place Sheltra. Now battle going on for the second position.
That's Joey Coulter.
Oh, lap down.
That had the transmission problem. He's actually 3 laps down. It looks like he has a great race car, but unfortunately 3 laps down.
And that's what tires will do for you right there. You see a guy that's 3 laps down racing with the leaders, and this is what tires will do for you.
Patrick Sheltra dropping back a bit now as he set a pretty blistering pace early on. Sean Case moving up in the number 25.
He got by the 33 at Ricky Carmichael. That is a battle and was a battle for the 3rd position.
Carmichael's trying to come back on him now, it looks like, a little bit as they continue to battle down the backstretch.
Yeah, the interesting thing that I was watching is just trying to look at the lap times there for the 15 and the 8 there.
They're in heavy traffic.
Yeah.
There's that 44 of Frank Kimmel, 9-time series champion.
And you see the 16 went by the leader there. So you see the best car in the field is gotten passed by a car that's 3 laps down just because of tires.
I used to say there's no better feeling on earth as a race car driver to have new tires at a place like Rockingham or the old Darlington before they repaved it, and everybody else on old tires.
Oh yeah, because you feel like He-Man. You can go anywhere you want as fast as you want, and you know, that's the hard thing about these places is decide when to put your tires on, and if you get out of sync with everybody else, you better have something happen so that it's to your advantage, or you'll be beat really bad a couple seconds a lap at the end.
We saw that last year. It was a longer race. It was 312 miles, 500 kilometers. And Joey Logano won that race, and he saved a set of tires. He forego putting his tires on one pit stop, and he only dropped back to about 3rd or 4th. And then at the end, he had an extra set of tires, and it was all over. Then he just drove by them all.
Alex Yount started this race on the outside of row number 1. He's dropped all the way back to 20th. Jim, what's going on?
They said the car was running hot. As crew chief NASCAR veteran Brian Frazier said the car was running hot. They came down pit road, pulled tape, did not change tires, so they are on that tire conservation mode, but they gave up a lot of track position, guys, to get that tape off the grill, to get it cooled down.
Yeah, Alex was one of the handful of cars that came down pit road. Obviously saved those tires. Bryant knows how important tires are here at Rockingham. He has a lot of experience. Actually won a Busch championship back in the day with Steve Grissom.
Right. We see our leader continuing to move through the pack. Behind him, Patrick Sheltra. Still, that lead increased to about 10 car lengths now.
And you know Kenny Schrader, with all his experience, he is not abusing that car whatsoever. Kenny knows what he needs to save on that car. He knows he's going to run 40, 50 laps, and he's going to get another set of tires.
Busy weekend for Ken Schrader. He'll get done with this race and head back to Charlotte and be on wind tunnel with Dave Despain later this evening. So
does that surprise you?
Race. No, not at all.
and he ran his dirt car Friday night. Yeah. He was telling us yesterday.
He actually is slowing down a little bit. He said he's only going to run 82 races this year. So coming off of the normal 100 races that he runs in a year, right?
Hey guys, taking a look at that number 60 of Patrick Sheltra. Realize this is the exact same car that they used to run here at Rockingham a year ago, but it was a different make. This year it comes to the track as a Dodge, has an all new body on it, and the guys said they really think it's a lot better race car, and they think the confidence that that win at Salem got Patrick is going to change their entire season in 2009.
I'll tell you what a focused driver he has become starting in the 2009 season. Getting that first win in our last race at Salem.
But such a horrible accident at Daytona.
Unbelievable.
And the rehab that he had to go through to come back from that to be ready to go at Salem was amazing.
Let's take a look back at the pass that Parker Kligerman had on the 44 of Frank Kimmel. Kligerman leading our Rookie of the Year points.
That's a battle for the 9th position right now. I know Penske, this is one of Penske's driver development programs right here. They are extremely high on this young man. He has run 4 ARCA REMAX races prior to today. He's never finished out of the top 10, including his best finish last time out at Salem when he finished 3rd. So very, very high on him. Chris Carrier, another guy with a lot of Cup and Busch experience, is on top of the pit box there. He said this is one kid to keep an eye on.
And he's not scheduled to run the entire season, but right now he's sitting 2nd in the point standings. As you mentioned, a 7th and a 3rd place finish in the first 2 races, and he's looking strong here again.
I just want to hear you say his name 3 times real fast.
Hey, we're not above changing a guy's name into just a letter. We've done that before. I could call him Parker K here pretty soon.
I'll stick with Parker.
We're already seeing the blue flag with the yellow stripe coming out for a few drivers. Move over. The guys are coming through.
Parker was continuing the battle. Looked like he got by the 22 car of Drew Herring. That was a battle for position. That moves Parker up to the 7th spot. There's Ricky right in front of him.
Yeah,
and the 32. That's a battle for position. That's a battle for 5th right there.
Matt Merrill and Ricky Carmichael battling for position, and right behind him Parker Kligerman.
And here's the part that gets tricky is when they come up to lap traffic, and you know some of these guys have a little more experience than others in knowing where to go and when to go because you catch them so fast. The 77 is moving through the pack, though. I mean, he's running really competitive times with the front 3 going through traffic.
And again, Parker Kligerman started this race in 19th position. Out in front, it's still Ken Schrader.
Right now, Kenny's running laps about a 1.5 seconds slower than his fastest lap of the race. That shows how much give up these tires have.
And again, we haven't seen the 52 on pit road yet. We've had 2 cautions, but now we're under a long green flag run here at Rockingham.